right, so we've got Lily. She's 6 months old. We are going to find Lily's working level. So we adjusted the collar to the right fit, and we've got our ET300 educator remote as well. Now, it's going to be really important that when we're finding a dog's working level that there's not a whole lot of distraction. Dogs need to be able to take food outside, and they need to be able to focus somewhat and feel somewhat safe. So if you've got a dog that you can't handle, that doesn't feel safe and is not taking food because they're too stressed outside, then this is not a good exercise for them to be practicing. They shouldn't be put on an e-collar. You shouldn't be doing any e-collar training until you get them to a place where they're appetitive outside, which is showing you that they're feeling a lot more safe, they're willing to work with you, and then they have also like some trust in you. I'm not even paying attention to you. What are you doing? All right, so one of the things that I felt like I had to do was just move her away from the grass, because I thought that the grass was creating too much of a distraction. I know you're ready to poop. You're just frustrated because you're on this leash and you're outside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it on MC. This black button is momentary and the S is for stimulation. The other black button is actually for a vibration tone. We will not be using vibration or tone on our dogs. We'll be using the stimulation buttons. I am, however, gonna find her lowest level that she can feel on the e-collar on the red stimulation button, which is continuous. But I will be then working on momentary only, the momentary stimulation only during the training. I like to use continuous stimulation because I feel like I can continuously stimulate her collar and she'll tell me if she feels it on a lower level. So I use continuous because I feel like I can actually get a better reading on if she can actually feel the stimulation if it's continuously happening, versus if I'm just hitting it once or hitting it a few times, it's coming and going so fast that they don't seem to pick it up on lower levels. So let's put it on level 1 and I'll show you my remote. You should be watching the dog. You can also rewind and just see when I'm also hitting it. So, because you can't really look at both at the same time. But there's her little light, so you might be able to see it on her light too. It'll flash red when it's being used. Okay, so let's do 1. I'm gonna hit it again, hold it down. So we're not getting any response from her. What we're looking for is maybe just like she looks down at it, or she kind of freezes for a second, or maybe she looks over toward it, and we didn't get any of that. So now I'm gonna hit 2. And you can see that light a little bit. She's not showing us that she can feel it at all. She is, however, looking at those horses, and that can be a really big distraction. So why don't we do this? Why don't we just hide a little bit over here? There, love. So that she can't see the horses. Now we're just gonna have to let her relax for a second before we start over, just because she moved to a new spot. Okay, so I'm gonna hit 2 again. Didn't really look like anything. I know you love jumping. Gonna wait for all this. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to 4. So as you'll notice, I'm holding it down for about 3 seconds and then letting it go. And then I'll hold it down for about 3 seconds and let it go. So I'm gonna hold it down on 4. And that time a car was going by, so that the thing is, just a little bit of distraction can create too much distraction in her mind that she's just not feeling these. So now that the car has gone by, let's see if she can feel 4. And she doesn't, so let's go to 5. And I don't want her to have a whole lot of room like on this leash, because then she'd be bouncing all over the place. Now she looked her head over there. Most likely she felt it. She'd look she'd look toward the receiver, like her receiver's on her right side. But I don't really think that that was anything. All right, let's try it on 6. That could be something. Let's try 6 again. Right when I hit it, she moved a little bit. So we're just gonna keep testing 6 a little bit. So nothing. Let's go to 7. Wait for her to settle. Wait for the car to pass. Try 7. She moved when she felt it, so that could be something. Let's hit it again. Oh. Okay. See that? Okay, so she just showed us that she feels 10. All right, so let's hit it again one more time. See what happens. Wait till she settles down. There's a car going by. Every time I hit it, her little ear goes back. All right, so because we saw such a distinct reaction on 10 the very first time, I think what's happening is she's becoming a little bit accustomed to it, a little desensitized to it when she felt it the first time. A lot of dogs who are a little bit more like antsy in their pantsies when they're outside because they're a little anxious and a little on edge. And especially because she's like a newer dog, she's in the foster system, and she just came from a shelter, so everything around here is probably very new to her. So I'm not going to go up much higher than 10. We're going to start working her on 10, and then we're going to see if she responds to it, which means that her behavior is getting quicker, it's getting her attention faster when we're using it, because eventually what will happen is she'll stop focusing on her environment and she'll start focusing on the e-collar. So even though she's not really responding to it here, she'll start to get into a groove that we want her to come when called. And remember, this is just an attention getter, so if we need to go up, we'll go up. If we need to dial down, we'll dial down, but we're gonna be trying to find her just right level the whole time. And I don't wanna go up too much higher just because she's a little frustrated that she's still, and most dogs can feel 10 or under. And if you have a dog that needs to start at like 20, 30, you need to do more training to prep them for the recall training. So even though we didn't see a huge reaction, most dogs, there's a lot of dogs that won't even show you that they feel anything. So that was great that she showed us just a little bit of a signal. All right, so let's start on 8. I usually take the number that they felt it on, and I'll go down 2. And remember, we were hitting continuous, and now we're gonna go to momentary. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap, then call her. When she turns, we're gonna stop tapping, mark yes, praise her, move back, feed her between our knees, give her some of that food, and then we're gonna step on the leash and then release her, and then repeat. Oh, we should probably grab that radio. Keep it rolling now. Did you stop it?
I didn't stop.
Okay, yeah, because sometimes I have to cut it. Oh. I'll just run real quick. Okay. So we're not going to turn this on just yet. We'll turn it on after she starts to show us that she understands the collar a little bit. It's very exciting. Okay, thank you. Alright, so first things first, I need to make sure that she understands or that she's food motivated to come back to me. Lily, yes, good girl. Good job. Good girl, Lily. So I'm gonna wait for a moment where she's a little bit more relaxed. What do you want to use, okay or break?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'll wait for her to get out just a little bit. So this is too far. So I'm just going to turn around and go in the opposite direction. That's a little too far. Lily! Yes! Good girl! Way to go! Good girl. Okay. Lily! Yes! Good girl! Way to go! Okay, so she's doing well with that. We're going to add in the collar now. Good girl. Yes. All right. Okay. Lily. Yes. Good girl. Okay. Yes. Good girl. So I want to make sure that I'm not pulling her. Yeah, we're going to turn that on in a second. So I don't want to turn the radio on so soon because if she hears it, she's going to cue into the noise and she's not going to cue into this anymore. So I want her to start focusing on this and then we can turn that on when she starts to get it. And then we can also test it by turning the radio off mid training. This time focus on the leash, because I want you to notice how I'm not pulling her back to me. I may be stopping her sometimes, but I'm just using it as like gentle guidance, okay? So I'm gonna call Lily, I'm gonna start tapping when Lily gets to about 1.5 feet out, and then I'm gonna call her when she's about 2 to 3 feet out. Okay. Lily! Yes! Good girl! Way to go! Okay. I'll sit. Lily! Lily, yes! So she's probably feeling the collar from all that tapping, and that was on 8. Alright, so we're going to turn on the radio this time. Okay. She's doing great. So if you're using a Cobra sound tracker, I guess that's what this is. It's an SD radio, or it's a CB radio. What is SD? CB radio. E-collars is channel 12 on one of these. If you're using a Dogtra, it's channel 20. So. Okay. She's like, what is that? So that'll probably be a distraction when we start using it a little bit. She's like, everything's new to me, you know? Good girl. So I think she turned much quicker because of that sound. So we're going
want me to hold it?
Actually, yeah, that'd be great.
And then it can be quieter because it'll be closer. Yeah?
Yeah, let's see how it goes just like that.
Okay.
All this is too far. You don't want to be tapping and calling your dog to come from that distance. So Lily needs to be out ahead of me. Lily! Yes! Good girl! Yeah, we'll definitely bow it down a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think you have it at a good level. Alright, we're going to put her on this 15-foot. She's doing so great. So, just because I put a 15-foot on her doesn't mean I'm going to call her at 15 feet. I'm just trying to mimic what it would be like off leash, where I have to use my e-collar to get my dog back. So I'm still calling her at 2.5 to 3 feet, but I'm also tapping when she gets to about a foot out. And if your dog gets all the way out there, you just turn around, pull her a little. Lily! Lily! Yes! Good girl! Good job! Okay. Lily! Lily! Yes! Good girl! Way to go! Okay. Lily! Lily, yes! Good girl! Way to go! So I'm gonna go up to 9 because I don't think it's really getting her attention. Okay. I think she also knows she's on a long line. Lily! Lily, yes! So that was like a significant difference between 8 and 9. So I'm gonna go back down to 8. But she might be a little sensitive to it now. Okay. Lily! 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 Yes! Good girl! Way to go! Come on, one more. Okay. So, the way that I can make it a little easier for Lily is if I tap sooner and call her sooner. Whereas if I called her right now, there's no way she's gonna get it. Hi! Lily, yes! Oh, what a good one! Good girl! So all that leash work, it's not pulling her, it's just kind of guiding her a little bit. Oh, those horses. Those horses. So if I'm going in that direction towards the horses, I might need to go to 9. Okay. Lily! Lily! Yes! Lily! Good job! So you can see that she feels it. She just doesn't understand where to go. So here's the thing. We want to find a level that is attention getting, but it's not painful. And I feel like 9, you can tell she's like, I definitely feel it, but I don't know what to do. But then when it's 8, she just blows it off. So I feel like 9 is this really good level for her. Just gonna, oh, she's got yes, I just feel like 9, even though she kind of goes like that, it's more of an attention getter with such a high distraction like horses. Grass is pretty distracting, the horses are pretty distracting, and you want to be teaching her in an area where she can be mostly successful. And I think seeing the horses is just like a little, like she's just very curious. She's doing such a good job though. Look at her. It's a little whining, so she's a little frustrated, a little nervous. Let's do a couple more. Lily! Oh, yes! Good girl! Way to go! Okay. Let's see what happens if we go to 10. Lily! Oh! Oh! Lily! Lily! Yes! Oh, good girl! That was like too close to the grass, because she's like, I'm free! Go back down to 9. Let's go. We'll kind of walk like this direction. Okay. Lily! Lily, yes! Good girl! This is wind. Okay. Alright, you want to give it a shot?
Me?
Yeah. You can stop it now.
Okay.